Last week on Treasure Island,
Hey guys, it was nice knowing you.
we took 19 wannabe adventurers,
You're doing well. Okay.
tested their mental and physical skills, whittled them down to 12, warned them of the dangers,
It has superseded my worst fears.
sent them off to an uninhabited island,
I wanted adventure, then we can have an adventure.
and then we left them there. Their mission, to discover the secret of Treasure Island.
Bye, darling. Good luck.
Sing loud, man.
There are 12 of them, ordinary New Zealanders from all walks of life. They have been divided into 2 teams of 6 and sent to live at opposite ends of this uninhabited Fijian island. With only the most basic equipment and meagre provisions, they will need to ration their goods to survive. Their few luxuries will become precious, their staples essential.
7 bags of rice like this. Heaps of flour. Olive oil. Oil. I'm dramatising it a bit there. Baked beans. And the best part about this actually, which is we can get a bit more creative with our Edmund's cookbook. I'm actually surprised with the amount of stuff they've given us. I actually thought they were going to make us be a little bit more Tarzan and Jane-like, you know, in a sense, go and find some coconut leaves and what have you. That's going to be our tent.
While Pieta is pleased with the bare essentials, at the southern camp, lawyer Susan is less than impressed.
Right, that's not 3 weeks' worth. I'm worried about my dinner. I'm worried about the fleas. I'm worried about the poor birdies in there. But, yeah.
How does it compare to expectations?
It's compares dismally with expectations, actually. It's not exactly a tropical island getaway, is it? But, never mind. Very good for the character.
The Castaways have no toilet facilities, not even toilet paper. For city girl Loretta, that means digging South Team's long drop.
Chris just said, go sort out the toilet. He's about 20 years older than me, so we all kind of have to respect him. And I'm sweating, so this is hard work. Well, I've never really had to use anything other than a flush toilet in my whole life, so I just got stuck in. There was no other alternative. We needed one. I think back home everyone will just be so shocked with how I've coped with most of the situations here. But I am coping.
Susan has plenty of practical advice.
2 techniques. I think this is a very risky one because if you squat down like this, you could just like accidentally lose your footing, and if you fell in, I tell you what, it would be my last day on the island. I'd be swimming out of here. So what we're proposing to do is, if there's any rope left over, to like actually even tie a little bit of rope. So you hold on to the rope like you're water skiing or something. Yeah, water skiing like this, and you make sure you don't fall in the hole because we wouldn't be happy about that. So. Couple of techniques.
At the northern end of the island,
Right, here we good?
Tama is using their 1 piece of rope and 2 tarpaulins to build shelter.
Wrap it around. Is it tight enough?
We're going to use this as a high point up here. Run it
So
off.
if it rains, then the rain goes off one end?
Yep.
Well, they seem to know what they're doing. Everyone sort of knows what they're doing. I wouldn't really know. I don't even know how to pitch a tent with instructions, so.
While Sunny lacks practical skills, she's keen to bond with the livestock supplies.
Oh my God, it's
See what's in there.
Oh, here. It's alive. Oh my gosh, it's like, oh, it's cute. It's going to lay some eggs.
I don't think so. I think that's going to be our dinner, honey.
No, can't eat them.
It's all right.
Well,
I'll
look,
tell
you
you
can
what.
have them as your pets.
Yeah.
Well, they can stay in there for now, and we will deal with them later.
Sunny is sent hunting for coconuts, while the chickens await their fate.
Get coconut, like husks as well, because they're always good for... Poor Sunny, look, she's fallen in love with the chickens, but she's going to get hungry, and she's going to be looking at those chickens like Kentucky Fried Chicken, so it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. But we're going to go fishing and stuff anyway, so if it means that we have to put it off, we will.
Hopefully someone will just do it really secretly and say, okay, we got this from Teagle or something like that.
At South Camp, the team are very relaxed, given that one of their chickens has just made a bid for freedom.
Operation Catch Chicken.
For Chris and Susan, their 1 hammock has found a more useful purpose.
Come here. Now calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
Why don't you do it now, Ruby?
Will do.
Do it now.
Here you go, bro.
This
Take
is
it down by the water.
On just their first day, South Team have decided to kill one of their chickens with little regard for the rationing, which should be part of their 3-week survival.
All respect to you, chicken.
The death of the chicken is a harsh reality for Loretta.
I did push myself to go out and attempt to watch it, but in the end I had to turn away. It was, yeah, it was not the nicest thing to see at all, but I mean, it's natural, and I suppose it's probably why I did push myself to go and look at it, because I think I eat chicken. I eat all meats and all these animals are killed in a similar way, so I just wanted to expose myself to it.
North Camp's chickens will live another day. Tama and Debbie have coconut on the menu.
Right, you see, so if you hold me up when I pick it up there, then I can grab it.
If I can.
Whoa, cool. Yay.
Well, you don't even need my help. Watch it with your...
How do I get it off, though? That's bastard, it won't come. Could whack it down. Shall we try whacking it down? We tried whacking it, yeah. Yeah.
Stay where you are.
First coconut of a tree.
Sunny has an even less successful technique.
Okay. Yep.
There are hundreds of coconut trees on the island, a ready source of food if you can climb them. The North Team will have to make do with just one coconut for dinner.
Hang on.
Good?
No, stuff in my eye and the spades at the tree. See? I think we should just chop down the trees. Our coconut trip, it was a joke. It was a joke. It's only the first day. We've got to learn. I'll learn.
South Team have already eaten their only packet of biscuits and killed one of their 3 chickens. They may feast tonight, but the next 3 weeks will be tougher going.
So we might have to review the plan after a while.
I think there'll be a lot of damper happening during the next 3 weeks, eh?
Well, no, not if we catch fish.
I'll probably wake up with real gut ache in the middle of the night.
You're a vegetarian cooking chicken here.
Oh.
But I thought, you know, Fiji, bulla, you see it on the adverts and everything, and I thought a little bit of snorkeling around the coral reefs, and maybe if we had to catch a few fish or two, but I didn't think it would be subsistence. I didn't think we'd end up as hunter-gatherers. Having said that, I'm not entirely disappointed, because I think that would have been enjoyable, but this will be the ultimate challenge, I think.
So guys, as you've probably worked out, the survival side of it is only part of what you're here for. I want to talk to you now about the other side of it, which is a treasure hunt.
Somewhere on this island is $25,000. The 2 teams will attempt to solve one part of the secret of Treasure Island every 5 days. Each time they succeed, they get a piece of the treasure map. But as each part of the map is found, one person will be eliminated from each team. Eventually, there'll be just 2 left to compete for that $25,000.
I have a full rule book here for you, which I will leave you. If you've broken some of the rules or something and I find that out, I will simply walk in and take that chicken away right now. And that's how it works, all right? Stick to these rules and there'll be no problems. But obviously, if you choose to break them, then I'll just simply start taking things off you. The first clue will arrive in the morning somehow. I can't tell you how, you'll have to find it. And from there, you're on your own, basically.
On their own to survive and uncover the secret of Treasure Island. As day 2 dawns, the South Team already have a hard luck story about the chicken who escaped, was recaptured, but never quite made the dinner table.
Yes, our chicken story. You want to tell them our chicken story there, Ellie?
It's not my fault. I don't even eat chicken.
We went to all that trouble yesterday.
Chicken, and then
when it started to get dark, so we couldn't see if the chicken was cooked or not, so we didn't eat it last night, and we decided to save it till this morning. And then those who actually eat chicken weren't that enthusiastic about eating chicken that had been hanging around all night, so we actually killed the chicken for nothing. Except we're going to use it for bait, so.
Would the chicken have been well cooked?
We got a bit carried away last night. I think I dropped the box of matches, and it was underneath the tackle box rather than in the tackle box, so it got a little bit damp. So we're just going to let them dry out a little bit this morning, and then we can
Cook the breakfast,
cook the
rice.
breakfast. Yes, rice.
Rice for breakfast.
Rice. I haven't had rice for such a long time.
Yeah, delicious.
God, I could get to hate rice.
North team also have a bad chicken story.
But we were woken up early this morning by a rooster, and
It's gonna die.
it's gonna be dinner tonight. There's only 2 left now because Matt had a bit of a
We
nightmare.
just shipped them out of the sun and the bottom came out of the box. Got my hands on 2 of them, but there was 3 chickens.
Our food's running away. Funny.
At least Sonny is pleased that there is little hope of finding the escapee.
You probably opened the box at the bottom.
I didn't.
They've had their last meal.
I wanted to show you our attempt at making a net today, but thanks to Debbie's stockings, it was actually a lot better than that. It was circle like this, and we were out there trying to catch fish that were close by the rocks, but it broke. But it might work because I had 2 fish in the net. But however, we'll try again later.
For both camps, day 2 begins the treasure hunt. Each team will be trying to solve different clues. There are 5 each, but North Camp are having trouble even finding their first one.
How about we backtrack down to where we were picking up the coconuts and some of the wood?
We weren't really
Could
looking
well
for
be on the
clues.
beach, couldn't it?
It could very well be on the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll shoot.
And we'll just comb it and just see what we can find.
700 metres round the beach is the rival South Camp, and they have made a discovery on their doorstep.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
It's a code.
All right, easy.
Okay, they're the letters of the alphabet.
Nothing over 26.
The numbers go up to 26, so South Team have quickly worked out that each number represents one of the letters of the alphabet, but they have nothing to write with.
I'm making a pen out of a piece of stick and I'm hoping that this charcoal sticks. And what we've done is we had some Coke bottles and we've basically split open the Coke carton to use as a piece of paper because there's just too many numbers to remember the alphabet sequence that we get. So let's hope that this works.
After 2 hours walking the beaches, a clue at last for the North Team.
I think we found it.
They will solve a different clue.
What's the clue?
Hurdy.
It's a code.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay.
I reckon it's the letter past, so that would be an A.
A.
That would be, maybe, I don't know, meaning, I mean, if it runs like D-O-A-N-D, so that's and.
The North Team are quick to crack the code. They know that each letter really represents one that comes either before it or after it in the alphabet. So B can be C or A.
O-P-E.
No, O-N.
South Team are well into their letters for numbers code.
What is it? Sorry.
1,
12, 13, 22 is 1.
24, 12,
SCO.
SCO, 9, 22.
Score.
One score paces, 22, 23 will be an S, is it?
One score paced along rock.
PH, 26, A,
L.
Filane.
Must be a sort of tropical fish.
22,
Finger.
Fingers.
Fingers. Phalange. 1. Phalanges. Fingers.
Okay, one score paces along rock wall, find phalanges tree, without a bow, go up rock face to path at summit. I mean, you possibly right that we're
That's the
actually
summit.
looking
Yeah,
at.
wouldn't it? Maybe we walk up that
Shall we see?
ridge.
All right. Hey, we've got 5 days.
I reckon we'll crack it in one.
Susan is ever confident.
Well, there's a word here that's got an apostrophe.
ZPVKK. There's only one word with two letters in it. So it would be Yule.
After an apostrophe, yeah. Yule.
You will. So it's what Thomas said. It's a mixture of the letters that are either before or after that one.
Yeah. Follow this stream near your camp, which we're assuming is the stream. Forced to pay penalty, King Arthur's Forum. Perennials are sentinels. To ground tackle, wrapped in Forza.
To me, King Arthur's Forum
Yeah.
says something, I mean, round table of some sort, maybe.
But
King Arthur's
perennials,
Forum.
so it's going to be talking. It could be talking about like a grand circle of trees or something, or
Yeah, being sentinel, standing over.
Yeah, so it could be.
Perhaps
We could be looking for some kind of
circular clearing.
circular clearing. Yeah. We've got to go 20 paces along a rock wall. Here's a rock wall. We've done 20 paces along there, and it's led to a pithy little tree that doesn't look like a phalanges tree, so we're going to try that way.
Without thinking, the south team head off round the shore, way past their 20 paces. They also leave behind a path up the rock face, which would have led them to a tree with finger-like roots. But suddenly, there is new hope. Not for hidden treasure, but for dinner, as Levi spots a wild goat. Some of the team give chase.
There are goats in them near hills, and I think Levi's gone off to go and try and find one and drown it. I'm not going to eat it. That's just because of my sensibilities. And it may seem ridiculous, but I don't like meat. I'm not going to eat it.
But the crocodile man himself is back.
1-0 to the goat.
Goat boy, we've got to get between them.
We've got to get between them. You put ourselves between them and the land, so they have to go down towards the water.
I think goat would only be a last resort anyway, somehow.
Back at North Camp, there is trouble looming. Sunny has broken the island rules, and the producer will make her team pay.
It was suggested to me that you might have a pen down here or something. Has anyone got a pen here?
I had a pencil.
A pencil?
From the plane.
From the plane. Can I have a pencil?
Writing matter was specifically forbidden.
Like, we all know the pencil wasn't on the list, don't we?
Yeah.
So not just one, a whole bag full.
Now they must pay the penalty. One of their few luxuries is lost.
Take something away.
I knew he was going to take those.
Hey, by the way, the other team will have a pack like that as well from the aeroplane. Yeah. I did naughties because I kept a little pack from the, not because it had pencils or anything in it, but because it was fun. And I liked the little bag, and it had pencils and coloured pencils and sharpeners and stuff in it. And it just got taken off us because we used it, which is really bad, to help write down the code because our charcoal pencils are crap.
Sunny is unrepentant. The team take it in their stride, this time, and return to clue solving.
So far it says, follow the stream near your camp, forced to pay penalty.
King Arthur's Forum perennials.
Are sentinels to ground tackle wrapped in hawser. Shaft will point to wild place of highly charged decision. A score and a quarter feet up from reef element below crag. You'll see right.
I'm not going through that. Look, what's that? A ring of rocks?
North team have followed the stream by their camp and are looking for King Arthur's Forum.
That's not the one. Okay, look here, Andy.
The ground tackle wrapped in hawser mystifies them. It's tough going with little progress.
What have you got, eh?
Come and have a look.
Okay. Whoa!
A halsey is also an anchor, or something like the rope that goes on.
And look,
And if you have a look around, all these trees are like in a circle,
Yeah.
but like King Arthur's Forum.
What do you know? Okay, so we found this, and it says the shaft will point to a wild place of highly charged decisions. So maybe we should kind of walk in that direction and see what we can find.
Okay.
Be close.
While the anchor points wild west, there is no direct route through the island.
It just seems just too crazy.
I don't think we can accurately follow a line for kilometres
No,
through this.
Yeah.
it's going in the middle of nowhere, really.
We can always go back to the anchor.
Yeah.
To follow the direction of the anchor west, the North team need to think about walking around the shores rather than through the middle of the island to find that highly charged decision. Instead, the heat forces them back to camp, but Sunny isn't happy with the challenge or her teammates.
I think she might be a little bit bewildered, maybe. She's scared of the water, but I think she'll be okay. It just needs a bit of coaxing, I think, to get more involved.
I don't know, I think Sunny's just about had enough.
Do you think it's more than that?
I don't think they listen to me that much. I'll say something like a bit of advice or a little bit of what I want to do, and like no one will hear it, and then later on someone else will say it and they go, oh Yeah, let's do that.
I think maybe part of the reason why, if that has been happening, is because she has been complaining a little bit about the heat and what have you, and hasn't really been looking after herself. And we've offered as much as we can to help her, and if she doesn't listen, then it gets frustrating on our part because we do a lot to help her, and she doesn't follow through. So there's only so much you can do.
Certainly nobody is listening to Sunny when it comes to the fate of the rowdy rooster. With no success at fishing, meat is a luxury, and having found the anchor, the North team treat themselves.
Good going for gold, isn't it?
But there is no convincing Sunny.
They're cool feathers. Don't you want to make earrings out of them? We could plait them in our hair or something.
Oh, why is it yellow?
That's just the colour of the chick's skin.
That's what your chicken looked like when you were eating your chicken McNuggets at the airport the other night.
It's not real. I didn't know it personally.
South team have also given up treasure hunting, preferring to search for dinner.
Hey Levi, what's for dinner?
Some big clammy thing. I don't know. What we'll do with this?
What sort of creature do you think that is?
Some kind of clammy looking type thing.
Look at that, baby!
Stick the grill back on?
Bit dodgy when I eat this thing because look at all this out of it stuff. My goodness. This looks like a big oyster. Smells like an oyster. I wonder if it tastes like one.
For Herb, any food is good food. At least they'll eat something other than flour and rice tonight. While down the beach, Sunny's best friend is a cooked goose.
Nice thing.
Can't complain about that dinner tonight, can you?
I'm still a bit hesitant at the moment.
It's yummy, Sunny.
That was in that box, alive. And it woke us up this morning and stuff. Yeah, it's really sad.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand.
As night falls on day 2, there appears to be harmony. But for Susan, there are also second thoughts.
Yeah, it's really hard, Yakko. I mean, you haven't slept. We really have not eaten anything but rice for 2 days. And I don't think that's actually going to get much better by the way we're sort of going at the moment. So you really have to ask yourself, you know, why you're doing it. And I really am giving that some thought at the moment. So if you said there's a boat out in the harbour and you can jump onto it tomorrow, I would be sort of maybe 50-50 at the moment.
No one's got any pens, eh?
No.
No one's got any pencils?
No.
Because I was strongly informed by the other side this afternoon that you guys were carrying pencils.
Not true.
Pencils, no.
Tonight. I'm aware that
I had one.
one member of their party has 3 kids' packs because I gave her my own and somebody else gave them hers too.
But you're suggesting I should look for 3 bags in the other camp?
Up to 3.
Because I've got 1.
North team are nabbed.
But they didn't know I had these.
I know now.
They do now, yeah. Well, I wasn't going to use them because I thought, you know.
As their rivals predicted, they have hidden writing materials.
When we came today and we took away 1 set, and someone was honest enough to come up with the whole bag, but there's 3 others in the tent.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to jeopardise the teams, anything else of the teams, by producing those. These guys didn't know I had them, and there wasn't an opportunity to hand them over to you guys before that.
So there wasn't an opportunity on the bus going to Lautoka, there wasn't an opportunity on the boat coming out here?
Oh, probably, yeah, well, I could have done, but I didn't want to put our team in jeopardy by saying, oh, I've got 3 of those, because that then means we might have lost something else of the teams.
You've got to decide what you lose right now.
Yeah. If we're going to think about getting either a fishing net or food, I'd rather like get rid of the sauce or something like that, because it means we can, if we can catch fish with the fishing net, then...
Get rid of the sauce.
No, not the sauce.
Yeah, but we don't have a choice now. We've got to get rid of something, so...
The sauce.
No, but why the sauce?
Sauce?
See, I don't care about the fishing net, sort of net fish.
Oh, well...
No, okay.
Yeah, well, in that case, that's being selfish. So, it's a sauce.
Another rule broken, another luxury lost. Penalised for the writing materials Debbie took off the plane to give to her children.
I didn't take it for survival, I took it for the kids. I didn't want to jeopardise it by bringing it out before when it occurred to me that it was taboo. I thought, oh shit, I've got 3 of those, so I stashed them away. I thought, I'm not going to tell anyone about these. But there you go. Really bad that they were going to sacrifice our fishing net.
Day 3, and North team are heading around the rocks, clue solving, but Sunny is again struggling. The rules state that the team members must stay together for their own safety. They cannot leave Sunny behind.
Sorry. I fully thought I was letting them down. I felt just so stank because I feel like that the whole time. Every time I'm lagging behind and they have to wait up for me and have someone behind me all the time. I've always got that worry that I'm not going to be accepted. I'm not going to be doing enough for the person, and I'm always going to irritate them.
A score and a quarter feet from the reef, up from the reef. Lament below crag, you'll see right. Fuming tree reveals.
Lament below crag.
Below crag. Well, if you think about it, like when we were...
reef out there.
Yeah.
Having found the reef, North team are finally on the right track, heading from their camp round the rocks to where the anchor pointed towards the west.
A score and a quarter up from reef. Lament below crag, you'll see right.
But they're mystified by the clue and instead try to solve the final line.
On next landing under flotsam at shore's highest mark. So we're going to look for a highest mark.
So you think we further round and have a look?
Yeah.
Check round some flotsam on the high tide mark.
Yeah.
Their decision to concentrate on the flotsam or driftwood at the high tide mark achieves remarkable results.
Hey guys, got something here.
What's this?
The team wrongly think they have stumbled on the treasure itself.
It's a big chest. Oh, a lock.
A locked chest, which I guess means we need a key.
They soon realise that the clue may still hold that key.
You know how it's written in 4 paragraphs?
That's pretty heavy.
Maybe you've got to find different things for each of those paragraphs.
Maybe
I think we've probably missed a couple of clues.
Yeah.
But we don't want the other team to find this out, so we better bury it.
Yeah, just right where it is.
Totally, we don't want the other team to find out.
Put that back over the top. Exactly how we had it.
They decide to bury the chest until they solve the rest of the clue and find the key. Meanwhile, South team are struggling to find the finger tree. They can only hope they are looking at the right way up the hill to the top of the island. Then they still need to find the path to their next landmark.
Okay, now that's 20 paces along, and if this is the rock wall, then I guess that must be the path. Where's the biologist?
Larissa?
Yeah. What's that look like? Like a Philandes tree to you?
Well, look, I can see light. If you look up to the top there, you can see light on the top of the ridge.
So why don't we bowl up and have a look?
They miss the finger tree for the 3rd time, but do find the path on top of the island.
So we're on the path. Go almost to the end.
So we just keep following.
Is that
I
it?
think the end's going to end here because it starts going down again.
Yeah. Okay, then you go to score, which is 40 paces to evening is hanging tree. So there's a tree maybe that we're heading for 40 paces in that direction.
The girls have just walked down there. They're going to see whether that tree over there has anything hanging on it, whether it is the hanging rock that we're in search of.
Hanging tree.
Hanging tree we're in search of.
There's nothing exceptional about that tree. It's just an ordinary tree. So it must be further down that way.
South team have missed the clue entirely. That ordinary tree with its old noose rope was their landmark. They head home, despondent.
We're right back where we started.
We pretty much started here this morning. We've done a big loopity-loop around the island and ended up where we started, and successfully haven't really done much at all.
But the thing that's annoying more than anything else is that we didn't find anything, and we had the whole day to do it, and that's why we sort of set ourselves aside to do that. And we didn't find one damn thing.
North team too have serious problems. Sunny feels ill again, and the team feels it's serious enough to call in the producers.
I'm going to have to get you to drink a few sips. Frequent sips, but just a little bit at a time. Just tell me, hey, it's lemon juice with sugar.
How much should I have?
As much as you can, really. Just small sips.
For her own safety, Sunny is taken back to the film crew camp for monitoring.
Obviously, if it gets serious, we'll have to deal with that as well. But you guys carry on just as per normal.
Both teams have made finding dinner their priority. South have killed their second chicken, but there's a visitor for dinner.
Bro, shark!
Little one. And I immediately envisioned jaws of the huge great white behind me, so I properly jumped out of the water and turned around to see there's only about this long.
Each team started with 6 fish hooks, but the sly shark has been making a meal of the bait and hooks. Chris is hoping his days are numbered.
He's a pain, that shark, he really is. I mean, he's taken probably at least 3 of our hooks, if not more. We sent out a couple of fish with hooks through them on the floats out to the side out here. And we've seen the floats just disappear underneath, and a bit of tugging on the line, and then they pop back up again without the hook. So it's probably around about a metre, maybe a little bit more than a metre. And he looks so good. I can just see him lying there with bits of lemon on him. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about the sharks behind me. I'm nice and shallow, so I should be fine. I'm just keeping focused on my job. I think if I see the shark, I probably won't enter the water, and entering the water is what's been saving me lately because I've been getting so damn hot.
North Team 2 are facing another day without catching a fish, until suddenly Pieta has a bite.
Oh, holy cannoli.
Shark for dinner.
Would you check that out? We've got a goddamn shark. We can't catch a fish the whole time we're here, and we can catch a bloody shark.
Oh, it's so cute! Baby shark. Whoa.
It's my first shark I've ever caught.
At least one team will have fresh fish for dinner tonight.
Yeah, dinner.
So we just need a couple of chilies and a couple of cups. How many does this feed? This serves 4. It's 5 cups. Oh, there's Sunny. Sunny honey trout.
After 2 hours rest, Sunny is back.
How are you, man? Are you all right?
I have to wear a hat all the time now.
No, we've got shark.
While you were sleeping.
To Sunny's horror, it's shark for dinner, but morale is lifted.
Guess what I am? Real estate agent.
Absolutely beautiful fried rice, so semi-fried rice, chicken.
At South Camp, it's chicken fried rice.
This is absolutely awesome. It really is.
The chicken was chopped up in little pieces. I didn't even know it was chicken, but it tasted like chicken, and I didn't think about the real fact that we'd deep beheaded a live chicken.
However, South Camp's lack of progress at clue solving is getting them down.
Well, I seriously felt like if we didn't find it today, I was that knackered. I just couldn't bother doing it anymore. But that's just dehydration talking.
Yeah, and the heat.
But we also took the long way around today, so.
I'm sure we went the hardest way it was.
And Chris knows that it'll only get harder when in 2 days' time, someone must leave the island. On the morning of day 4, the teams arrive for a trading meeting. Both have placed notices on the board between the 2 camps, anxious to play on the rivals' desperation. The rules state that only one person from each team may speak.
We've come today in good faith and we're willing to do a trade, but what they want, as far as we're aware, is our chicken for a packet of biscuits, which is quite frankly paltry. So we'll see if they come along and offer something better, but if not, we're not going to get done over.
Susan, the tough lawyer, takes it very seriously. Pieta will speak for the North team.
The deal that I would like to propose to you is that we lost a chicken. It flew out of the coop. Because we can get fish on a plentiful basis, we would like to swap your chicken and a pot of marmite. We will give you a fish.
One fish for a whole chicken and a pot of marmite.
Size fish.
In terms of your fish, we've now got some fish traps, and we also saw 3 sharks last night. We just weren't quite quick enough to catch them. So, you know, you'd have to come across with quite a few fish. your offer is not acceptable, but you know, we would be willing to consider a offer of baked beans and your biscuits and your Coca-Cola for our chicken, which was our original offer. Okay, well firstly our Coca-Cola's been taken off us. Our biscuits are not so important, but our baked beans have been noted by the group as important, so we would like to keep those. Okay.
When they cannot agree on a trade, the teams part and will not meet again for 4 days. Tama is not impressed with his team leader.
Well, I wasn't too happy with the negotiations. Well, I mean, we pretty much got our point ahead, but Peter didn't really emphasise the size of the shark that we had, which was probably about the same size as a meal you get from a chicken. And also, I think the fact that we tried to get a chicken and the marmite off them for just a fish, it was pretty stink. I think next time we might have another negotiator.
It was interesting that we were all sitting really close together.
But it is.
A bit of contact there, and they were in twos and ones and sort of things, and some of them didn't look very happy. Some of them looked like even more bitten than what we are. So.
Yeah.
Back to the real mission, clue solving, and Pieta is trying to make amends.
Hey guys, I've got a theory. That's north, right? It was definitely more this way. What's the harm in just going a little bit further?
North team's frustrations are showing.
I reckon we go for 10 minutes.
Just a little bit further.
If we just read this for a second, all right? Okay? A scored and a quarter feet up from reef element below crag, you'll see right. Which is pretty much telling us we come down from wherever the ankle's pointing and go right.
Should we just go around a little bit further anyway? Because we didn't really look.
We didn't really look hard enough.
I still have to come back to the point that we've found the chest, or the chest is on the next landing from the opener for the chest. I don't think the opener would be very far from the chest.
We don't know that though. We do not know that.
The chest wasn't very far from the anchor. The anchor wasn't very far from the camp.
Tempers are fraying fast. Pieta stands her ground. Matt disagrees.
If this could be a possibility that you may want to eliminate as well, then fine, and then we'll go back. But sure. I just think we should go around a little bit further.
What are we looking for around here?
We're looking for what we've been looking for here. The same thing.
What exactly are you looking for?
Since we left the beach, we've been flailing.
So should we just go this way and have a look? If we don't find anything, then we'll come back.
Sure, we'll go 5-10 minutes this way.
Our problem is direction. That is our problem. We're having major problems with direction.
Personally, I don't feel that we've got much problem with direction at all.
No, I don't think that far off.
I guess we all just started getting frustrated that we felt we were very close yesterday, and people got more and more convinced of their own individual theories. It was a close-run thing, I think. 4-2 were prepared to turn back where we were, and we were 50 or 60 metres away from the next clue.
At Pieta's insistence, the North team continue round the rocks to a timely discovery.
Something very pirate-looking.
It's got a bomb on it. It's a sign. It's a big sign with a bomb and a skull and bones on it.
You know, I'm fully prepared to admit I was wrong. I mean, I was wrong. And luckily for us all, Pieta was very strong in her beliefs. So, and it turned out Pieta was right and I was wrong.
Despite Matt's continuing disagreement, Angus decides to climb the score and a quarter, 25 feet up.
I don't really feel it fits into the clues we've got in front of us. See it?
I think we found the detonator.
What it could do is create a fuming tree to reveal our key.
Oh, this is so exciting!
I don't exactly think it's the wisest idea to push this detonator down when I'm sort of hanging on a cliffside. What do you reckon, guys? I reckon.
I want to do it! I want you to do it! Go, Angus!
Go, countdown.
3, 2, 1!
The nearby tree is fuming, and North team are one step closer to the answer.
You know, you're looking for a key for a padlock.
Yeah.
Is it tied to that tree somewhere?
Ha-ha!
Let's go get the treasure!
A major victory for the North team. The race is on to uncover the chest they left buried in the next landing and see what's inside.
Come on, Sonny! You can be the one that unlocks the key.
Hang on a tick. Yes. Here we
Okay.
go. Oh, it's a bomb.
No money, but some treasures which may be useful.
It's a Bible. Wicked. We found a cross, a Bible, which we may need, we will need, and the captain's log, and a knife, and this here pirate shirt.
But the biggest find is a piece of map, which means little now, but could one day uncover the secrets of Treasure Island.
A map.
Probably a map.
Treasure map.
Meanwhile, South team are back at the beginning, looking for the tree which points them up the hill and in the direction of that next landmark. Heading uphill, the going is tough, but at last there's hope.
Oh, here we go.
Stands out more than the others.
Way! Got something. Got an arrow on it.
Oh,
Yeah! Finally!
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it says
Good going, guys. Come up.
it's northwest and up.
All I can say is about bloody time.
They are now certain they're on the right track, looking for that tree they walked past yesterday.
We are once again familiar territory. Down there, and we've got to find the hanging tree. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Roughly around a big tree.
What? So you can see the rope from here.
No way, we
You can see the rope, there it is. Yeah, there it is.
Well, we came here yesterday and we hunted around this tree and we didn't see a rope. No way. No way.
So it mustn't have been a tree that was hanging. It was a tree with a noose on it.
Go, monkey boy. Monkey child.
Oh, look at that.
Oh. You got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Face
the rising sun.
Turn right,
turn
then
right.
halfway back to Coffin Rock.
Face the rising sun, then turn right.
280 paces back alongside the path, Levi discovers a rock of just the right shape, and beside it a grave marker with another code.
I have.
Ha ha ha!
It really doesn't make a lot of sense. Every third letter goes back? No.
So it's going backwards and the spaces are in the wrong place.
The message is written backwards, and the spacing between words is wrong.
Start from the beginning of the line.
Cursed be the swab who marks a grave. Heed the course to evil spirits. Stave hapless first mate. May in peace he rest between two headless palm trees to the west.
So that's a grave.
Do you want to check them out? I do.
Must be something left here.
We think we're looking for the grave of the first mate, of his body maybe or something.
Ah, okay.
A remnant of that.
They find the spot directly between the two headless palms to the west.
He's under the ground.
Steve
Let's dig him up. I think dig him up, guys.
Dig him up, baby.
I feel it. Come on, let's dig this up.
Morbid, isn't it? Maybe not the grave.
No.
You often dig up graves.
It's obviously
Ellie?
Careful, gently.
Nice. Okay, let's dig right down. Let's dig right down.
Oh my God.
It's all right.
We found a skeleton. I was hoping for treasure, not a dead man.
Oh, yeah, boys.
The first mate returns to life, but it is his haversack that holds the key.
I think this is what we're looking for.
Something.
Telescope.
Okay.
A spyglass and a piece of map, which will eventually help just one of them find hidden treasure.
It's part of a map. Old map. Portion of a map.
Each time a clue is solved, another piece of map will be discovered, till there are 9, and the secret is revealed. Today they sing, but tomorrow our first 2 adventurers will leave the island. As day 5 and the first elimination process dawns, there is disturbing news at South Camp. Susan, the team's negotiator and a tower of strength, has made a shock decision.
I didn't want it to come as a surprise to you. I mean, the thing is that, you know, I sort of understand that you guys sort of fairly much want to stay, so it's not like sort of I'm, you know, running away and leaving you. I mean, somebody in the group's got to go.
Someone's got to go.
And for me, I mean, you're exactly right. I came here for sort of specific reasons, and as far as I'm concerned, I've achieved those things. I mean, I felt really bad because I, you know, don't want to let you guys down.
One person has got to go, so no matter who it is, there's going to be a hole, okay? And we've got to fill that hole. So it's not a case of anybody letting anybody else down, whether it was Herb going, me going, Levi going, whatever. It's just one person going. It's just the rules of the game. So you can't feel that you're letting them down, because it's not true.
I know that at the end of today we've got a knowledge-based quiz, and I'm going to throw it. I'm not used to going without food. I mean, I had an issue with the makeup and whether there was going to be flashing toilets, and I came out here to challenge myself and see if I could deal with those things, and I can. And I've been really pleased about how I've sort of gone with those things. But now it's just getting down to an issue of not having comfort, not sort of sleeping properly, not having enough food, not having the right sort of food, and there's really no good reason why I should sort of put myself through that.
I mean, she's a strong lady. She's got no problems with that. We should send her out there to get the shark, I reckon. She'd beat the shit out of that shark.
Their bags are packed. The boat is ready to take 2 of our adventurers home. They must answer 6 very personal questions about each other, designed to discover how well they have come to know their teammates over the past week. One person from each team will leave the island immediately. One person who perhaps hasn't listened to their teammates talking during the hot days and long nights. They have bonded despite their disputes. Now they must forget all that. Sunny has suffered most. And then there is Susan, who's already decided that the Treasure Island adventure is over for her. Once everyone has completed their answers, the decision will be final. Chris has been nominated to press the key, which will tell the result.
You're all looking.
Come on, go for it.
Who is it, Chris?
For Tama, it is the end. For Susan, it is a happy ending. Tama is bitterly disappointed. Susan just relieved as they say goodbye and leave Treasure Island.